Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this super easy origami style sour cream treat container. And this actually perfectly holds a Lindor truffle. How cool is that? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use 2 pieces of 6" by 6" Designer Series paper, and this is the Painted Autumn Designer Series paper, just a beautiful set of patterns, and these are just opposite sides. So both pieces we're going to fold in a very similar way. So let's start with the first one. You just want to make sure you have a bone folder, and we're going to go ahead and score it corner to corner. Then go ahead and open that up, and we're going to fold this edge to meet up with this center score line. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And I'm just folding and burnishing as I go. Then we're going to fold this point over, basically along this line that's created here. Then we're going to take this point and fold it all the way up to the top. Then fold this corner, so basically wherever this line here is, we're going to go ahead and fold that over. And the same thing to the opposite side. So we're going to have a piece that looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to repeat that with the other piece. There's just going to be a slight difference. So go ahead and fold corner to corner. Then we'll take this edge and fold it to that middle score line that we just made. Same thing with the opposite side. Then we're going to go ahead and fold this along where those 2 pieces meet. Now the difference with this piece is instead of folding this piece to the top, we're going to actually flip it over. So this flap is going to be on the back, and we'll fold this point up to the edge. And we're just keeping everything in line with those score lines we've made. Then the same thing, we're going to fold along this here. Same thing on the other side. All right, so there we go. Now we have 2 pieces that are folded, very similar. The only difference is this flap is on the inside versus the flap being on the outside. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take this point and feed it under that flap. That's going to fit nicely in there. Then on the back side, we're going to take this point and feed it up under this flap. Okay. And then all we're going to do is tuck this corner up underneath this flap here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, but first I want to go ahead and put my chocolate in there. And then it should fit really nicely together. Isn't that an awesome treat holder? Oh, I love that. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to use the stamp set Labels to Love, and we're going to use this Give Thanks stamp set. We're going to turn this into a little bit of a table favor for the Thanksgiving table. And I'm just going to use markers direct to the stamp. And I've got Tangerine Tango that I'm going to color in Give Thanks with. Then I'm going to color in the leaves with Garden Green. And before I stamp, I'm just going to huff on it with my breath. We're going to stamp this onto Very Vanilla. And we'll stamp that down. And that just re-moistens the ink. All right, then we're going to go ahead and punch this out using the 1 3/8" circle punch. And using the 1.5" circle punch, I'm going to punch out a piece of the copper foil paper. This is beautiful. Then using the 1 3/4" circle punch, I'm going to punch out a circle from Early Espresso. So these three are going to layer right on top of each other. I'm going to glue those down using multi-purpose glue. And I'm going to punch out using the leaf punch a set of leaves from Garden Green. And I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue along the stem here and stick that just behind our sentiment. I'm going to stick 3 dimensionals on the back here. And I love to use up all of my dimensionals, so I'm just grabbing some dimensionals from the edge pieces. Don't let those go to waste. Just doing 3 back there. Now I'm also going to put a little piece of our copper trim. And I'm just going to do almost like a support ribbon shape here. Just want to make sure that it's big enough. There we go. And let's see, I'm going to kind of stick that in the center there to that dimensional. Kind of pull that around to the front if I can. Just going to be a little bit of interest there. All right, and I actually am going to stick 2 more dimensionals just to make sure we've got coverage back there. Seems like a lot of dimensionals, but why not? All right, then we'll pop that on the front of our treat holder here. And then I'm just going to kind of spread the ends of this copper trim just to give it a little bit more texture. And voila! A super cute origami style sour cream treat holder that perfectly holds a Lindor truffle and I'm sure other types of wonderful chocolate treats. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products I used today, they'll be linked in the description. And I'll also include a link to my detailed blog post so you can get all of the project details. Feel free to leave me any questions or comments. I read and appreciate every single one of them. And I'd love to have you come visit me at my blog, thepaperpixie.com, where I post projects every weekday to inspire you. Thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye.